all
you can
jokes
drink
aside,
you can drink alcohol in your butt, and I wonder if you could actually smoke a cigarette that way. It's dangerous because it like skips your liver and goes right to your bloodstream and wrecks you. There's a girl that died actually during the swine flu because she thought that the alcohol would protect her, so she put a bunch of alcohol in a bathtub, laid in there for a while, got drunk and died. Just absorbs through your skin. Yeah.
wow,
Can we talk about stuff that makes people money now, please?
I think that's the last. I don't. I think people are tired about. I think people are tired about hearing about making money. They want to
Definitely
hear
not.
about fucking butt plugs and swine flu.
No, definitely not.
Um, First off, I was kind of surprised, like when I told like my people, my community, that I got you on for an interview tonight. And
Why? Like, I don't think this is our
well,
first
let me
time. We
finish,
did this
bro. You
before.
gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish.
All
So I
right.
know we just
All right.
started. My heart's pounding. We're all scared. I'm scared of fucking with all this shit. I'm not a journalist. You know, I'm a trader. But dude, I thought everybody knows Richard Hart and Hex and you know maybe not kind of Pulse, but there's a couple people. And just a couple people, dude, that have been in crypto for a long time that I personally work with that didn't know who you were, and it surprised the hell out of me. So
Crazy.
I'm excited
Thank
for
you.
this. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they're
And
gonna love
so
meeting me.
long story short, um, and you know what? If I'm gonna sound like a fucking shill, fuck everyone that tries to say like any brown nosing or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna speak my truth. And at the end of the day, like Jesus Christ, where do we even fucking start? Where do we even fucking start?
Let's talk about making money. Let's do
So,
it.
all right.
Talk about Pulse or Hex. Those are good stuff. Like,
So, with Hex, this is okay. So when Hex came out, dude, right? I had a lot of shit. One of the hardest things going on in my life I had to deal with, which was my mother's passing. And so, a lot of my friends that I trust weren't able to like get through to me to really get into Hex early. Um, and I got like a little bit.
you're still early.
Well,
You're
yeah,
still early.
yeah, yeah.
It's not on CoinMarketCap on the front page. It's on page 3 with a lot of other stuff that doesn't belong there.
Not as early as I
CoinMarketCap's.
wanted to be, right? So, when I
Mhm.
bought Hex, I've really I've bought Hex three and a half times, three major times that really count. The
All
first,
local tops.
every single one was a top. The first one was an accident. It was just like a random day, kind of early that I bought, and then I asked you like, everyone's making gains with Hex. Where's my fucking gains? And we went through the charts, and it just so happened to be a time like I bought like a shitty day, whatever, no big deal. The
You
second
bought like
time,
right after the price like 6x in like a week. You're like, yeah, I'm getting in now. You're like,
yeah, I the second time I bought the top on purpose as my duty
okay.
as a Hexican.
All right.
What
But you're in profit on everything now, yeah?
yeah, major, really nice
Nice.
profit total. I've like 5-6x, right?
Good.
Now,
Good.
uh,
Before
not-
staking, are you staking or are you
no,
just liquid?
not staking.
Okay. All
Um,
right.
Now, compared to my friends, they made infinite percent because they got Hex for free and a lot of it, like ridiculous numbers, ridiculous numbers. People don't even believe me when I tell them like six figures that people made for the
Yeah.
airdrop shit.
They got 10% on their Bitcoin stacks. If you free claimed your Hex back when you could and you self-referred yourself, you got 15,840 Hex for each Bitcoin you had. And then if you staked those, which you were forced to, you had a 350-day like mandatory stake period, then you were forced to participate in the mad gains of Big Payday, which paid a minimum of 30%. And so you ended up with like, as of a week ago, 10% more Bitcoin just by free claiming your Hex. So people that didn't free claim their Hex, boy, you must feel silly now, huh? It's free money.
Are you doing that with Pulse too? Like we're doing
Nope.
the sacrifice. You're
Nope.
not doing with Pulse though, right?
Ain't. Let me tell you how little free there's out there. I mean, okay. First, it's all free. So if you give to the Sens Foundation, then you get witnessed for that and you get points for that. And you're going to get free Pulse. If you have Ethereum, you're going to get free Pulse. And if you are in the sacrifice set which means that you've sacrificed your money to some addresses with no expectation of profit from the work of others to support free speech. You believe speech is a protected human right and that blockchains are speech, then you get points. So these are the only 3 ways that is a normal dude that you're going to get points that's going to get free pulse. Now, let's talk about those Ethereum guys. So if you gave to the Sense Foundation, you know, you lost some of what you wanted. You sacrificed. If you supported the free speech and gave to the addresses on pulse.info, you lost your money. And, you know, it was a sacrifice.
How much?
But now the Ethereum guys.
I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
Okay. The Ethereum guys, they are going to have less than 1/10,000th of the supply. They're getting diluted into oblivion. And even after they get diluted 10,000x, anything that they got for free is going to be removed from them 30 days later. You got to move it to a new address or you're going to lose it. And even if you move some of the coins to another address, if you've got a balance there, it's getting hit and getting pulled out what you got for free. It's freemium. Why? Because we don't reward people for being apathetic. We don't reward people for not engaging. We don't reward people for not using. We punish those people. So if you want to dump the price a year later after, you know, maybe it runs up 1,000x, you're gonna look at your wallet and you're gonna be like, oh, I don't have those coins anymore. Yeah, that's right, because you didn't deserve them. So this idea of paying people and giving people free stuff, we give it to the people that deserve it, and we don't give it to the people that don't. So there ain't no free claim like there was with Bitcoin. I mean, it's you're getting diluted into.
I like that. It's because I found that when people try to do something like that the second time, it never turns out the same. So I'm glad you're doing it different this time. Now, I want to like kind of rewind a couple things and slow down because me and I feel like a lot of my community, Richard, a lot of us don't know what we kind of, you know, we don't know what as much as kind of you're already talking about and where you want to start. So I kind of just want to roll back a little bit. Let me just kind of like say what the fuck I want to say. So first off, Pulse is, what is Pulse? Like, what is the simple Pulse for the normal kind of asshole like myself, right? That's not like a blockchain nerd. From what I know, let me say what I know first, what I think I know, and then you can go off that. Is that cool?
Sure.
Cool. So, Pulse is an Ethereum fork or copy of some shit that you do all of your what you think is better or the problems with Ethereum. You took Ethereum and provided the solutions through code or whatever shit to provide that solution, right? Now, Hex is another token you've already made that like you started and has done amazing. And the more I learn about Hex, it's so amazing the amount. The more I learn about it, the more impressed I am. And I'm not just talking about price action, I'm talking about like everything, how it works, everything, and how you came up with solutions to other problems and how you debate people with those solutions. Pulse is taking Ethereum and trying to make it better. So, go ahead.
Sure. So what are the problems with Ethereum? I can think of many.
Yeah, give us like 4 or 5 main fucking problems of Ethereum that Pulse does better or solves.
Yesterday or the day before, it cost $70 to send an ERC20 and $220 to do a swap on Uniswap. That's not okay. Never okay. Shouldn't cost $70 to send your coin.
It costs $70 to send Ethereum?
No, it costs $70 to send an ERC20 on Ethereum.
Okay, to send it
to send
ERC
Ethereum itself is
token
probably
of Ethereum.
$30.
Okay.
It probably is $30 to send Ethereum.
All right.
It's too much.
I agree.
You can quote Vitalik talking about why Bitcoin sucked from a couple of years ago. These are quotes directly from him. So I always told everybody, if Ethereum ever starts to suck, I'll fork it. Well, Ethereum started to suck, so now I'm forking it. And we're making it better. And we're going to make Ethereum more valuable by reducing its load and reducing its fees. we're going to save the environment by getting rid of the miners who destroy the environment to dump the price. They dump the price to pay for electricity to buy pollution. That ain't good. It's not good for the price, and it's not good for the environment. It's unnecessary. We've had dozens of proof of stake networks working for years, no problems.
So he's talking about proof of stake and proof of work. Ethereum is proof of work, right?
Currently, yeah.
I loved so I've always been a proof of work guy until I heard your fucking spiel and your bullet points kind of on it.
Thanks.
And that certainly moved me in a direction. Nothing's perfect, but you really kind of moved the needle for me on that one.
Nice.
So okay,
Thanks,
so number one, lowering fees, because sending ERC20 tokens or any token, Pulse tokens, Ethereum tokens, whatever it's going to be called, on the chain is expensive, including Hex, right? Yep. So some guy I know was bitching about it cost him $500 to fucking withdraw his Hex, and all the poor the fucking little people, right?
Hey, you know what? I'm in this for efficiency, and there ain't nothing efficient about making miners rich so that they can dump the price to pollute the environment. It's not a good model. It's not a good idea. It's not good for anybody. Everybody loses. Getting rid of that's going to be awesome for everybody.
Okay, so saving fees, proof of stake.
So lower fees, higher throughput.
Okay. What is like throughput?
20,
I don't know what
like
throughput is.
20 times as much stuff can be done. So on Ethereum, you max out at like 1 million transactions a day.
Okay.
And so in our system, you'll max out at maybe 15, 20 million transactions a day, something like that. So you have more people that can be served more affordably, faster, in a way that doesn't destroy the environment and is better for the price, because you don't have miners dumping the price every day to pay for that pollution. And it's a superior network to Ethereum 2.0, which is Ethereum trying to solve its own problems. So Ethereum is switching to proof of stake. We're going to beat them to it.
That's a fact.
Ethereum,
they are switching to proof of stake.
Yep.
Is that when 2.0 comes out?
That's right. Yeah. But we're going to beat them to market. We're going to beat them to market with software that has more battle testing, that is more secure and safer, because people have already lost so much money with it that they figured out where all the bugs were. When Ethereum 2.0 launches, people are going to have to lose some money to find out where those bugs are. Kind of sucks. So if we can beat Ethereum 2.0 with software that's more reliable from a been tested perspective and has a superior staking model. So if you want to stake Ethereum 2.0, you got to have 70 grand to buy yourself a network admin job. For 70 grand, you can now buy a server, buy connectivity, hope it never goes down because you start losing money. You get slashed. So you're supposed to be up, you're supposed to be mining and validating, but you're down, you lose money. Cosmic ray came from the sun and hit your CPU and flipped a bit, you lose money. So for 70 grand, you can buy yourself a job and take the risk that you start losing money. And so what do people do?
In order to mine or stake?
To validate on ETH 2.0. Yeah. So what do people do? They give their money to a middleman. The opposite of why crypto was invented. They give their money to a middleman and they say, you validate for me, you mine for me, and please give me some money back. And we've already seen 100,000 Ethereum get lost because the middlemen just lost the keys, literally just lost the keys. The middlemen lost the keys to 100,000 Ethereum. That's $200 million. They lost the keys. That crap will continue to happen at ETH 2.0 because it's a terrible design. Whereas in our system, we use delegated proof of stake, where you can just delegate your stake to a validator. You still hold your keys. He can't lose your keys. And you don't need 70 grand to play. Vastly superior. Enhances decentralization.
So what you're saying is, okay, so are you talking about like ETH now or ETH when it goes to proof of stake?
ETH now murders the environment with pollution. ETH 2.0 has crappy proof of stake.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about that. First, though, when it comes to proof of stake, or I believe you called it proof of weight on your Twitter, is that what you were referring to?
Hex is proof of weight. Because it uses time to decide who gets the inflation.
Go ahead, fucking blow us away with proof of weight, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, all right. Can you give us a for dummies proof of stake versus proof of work?
Sure.
You've done it a million times. I've heard, you know what I'm saying? So proof of stake versus proof of work.
Yep.
Why proof of stake for the
So
easy dummy?
all a blockchain is an Excel spreadsheet on the internet that inflates by about 1.5% to 3%, so for people to keep it honest. And if you didn't have to inflate it by 1 to 3% per year, then you wouldn't have that sell pressure on the price. So if you can get honesty out of a blockchain without inflating it, so for instance, in proof of work, you have proof of stake and electricity bills and mining hardware bills. So why not just skip the mining hardware and the electricity bills and just have proof of stake in the coins instead? And then the people that validate have the risk that they will be slashed if they do something wrong and lose some coins. Just like the Bitcoin guys, that if they, 51% attack the network, all their mining hardware is worth less now. And so it's the same model where people are speaking truthfully about the state of the network to defend their investments, and it just has less negative externalities. So you'll hear proof of work networks getting attacked all the time. 51% attacks on Ethereum Classic multiple times. Verge got reorged.
What happens in a 51% attack?
Somebody gets to spend their money twice. A guy goes to you and he says, "Hey, sell me your house for Bitcoin." And you sell him your house for Bitcoin. He gives you the Bitcoin. And then he double spends it and buys somebody else's house with the same Bitcoin. Because he gets to rewrite the network. He gets to pretend he didn't spend it the first time.
So that's what
he spends it and gets your house. And then he says, "Oh, hey, I rewrote it. That never happened." And then he gets the next guy's house too.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I have to, let me plug in my webcam to a different thing because it's jolting and it's fucking taking away from what we're trying to do here. Forgive me. Forgive me, Mr. Great Richard Hart. Fucking, let me try to fix this, dude. Dude, thank you for coming, dude. I thought you were ignoring me for 2 weeks because, I shoot you a message like once a month and, all right, let me focus on this shit. Where the fuck is this webcam? I think this is it. Yeah, it's about time I buy a new computer, man. Like exchanges.
I've been building computers nonstop. And sadly, it always ends up taking me 3 hours for a computer to build them.
What do you mean, sadly? It takes 3 hours is like not good enough for you to build a computer?
It's too long, man.
You're a fucking
I have like 10 computers in this room, literally.
Dude,
the fact that you can hear me right now is a miracle.
I would love to have a Richard Hart built computer. All right, let's try this now.
You learn new tricks.
Oh my God, it's not glitching. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Nice. This is the most professional.
Fuck, it started glitching just a little bit. I'm sorry. What were you saying? This is the most professional live stream interview that you've done?
Yes, absolutely. For sure.
Originally, I will say thank you for actually live streaming this too, which I really didn't care if you did or not. But last time you were
reached 2 sets of audiences instead of 1.
You were worried about the mass thing getting heat because when you were launching Hex and you had everyone and their mother
you look
coming
like
after you,
after you.
But you know what, dude? It's most people understand. 9 out of 10 people understand that I wear a mask, because I thought chicks would dig it and I wanted to be the market shareholder of anyone in crypto and I thought it was cool as my shtick, right? And number 2, that's pretty much it. Like, you know who everyone who meets me in person sees my face. There's mug shots of when I was in college and I lied to the police because me and my friends threw a party and I didn't want to rattle my fucking friends. Yeah, like people can see me. I'm not hiding from nobody. Who I'm just trying not. I think fame. I think people who yearn for fame have a problem, and I don't yearn for fame. Like I want to help people, but I don't want the credit. CryptoFace can get the credit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And I look fucking cool. I did it because it's cool.
In my stream, you look like about 4 pixels stacked on top of each other. You look like
Perfect.
a Minecraft character, basically.
Sweet.
Because you took up your whole screen with a chart that we're not doing anything with.
Well, this is for my audience. This is because I'm in a trade, dude. I'm in a trade. I'm one of the only people.
When do you get liquidated, bruh? Where's your liquidation?
Dude, I don't get liquidated, bro. That shit's that's what other people. That's what these other motherfuckers want you to do, man. So,
all right,
dude. Listen.
True.
You're on a stream with one person who actually like live streams their trades, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like no one else fucking does this shit.
Some people. There was one guy that was doing it, getting liquidated constantly on on Twitch. I can't remember his name, but he was just getting like annihilated over and over again. It was funny. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I watched some of the clips.
Huh. Let me go to your YouTube and see.
Well, let me finish telling you about the proof of work thing. Well, you can check out my YouTube.
Yeah, well,
You need
I
to
just
mute
wanted
the
to see
audio
what
or
I
it'll
look
make a
like
big echo
on your
for everybody.
YouTube, and I
Okay.
want you to finish.
Picture a little yellow square. That's what you look like.
I want to see how little this yellow square is first. Hang on.
In summary, proof of stake is vastly superior to proof of work. Bitcoin, if they were smart, would switch to proof of stake and stop destroying the environment and dumping the price for fun. But their network is very hard to get anything done on, which is why it never makes any progress. So I doubt that they'll be making that smart change anytime soon, even though they should. Yeah, so we saved the environment. We did the world's biggest airdrop in history. Everyone gets 10,000 new coins for free. We raised $26 million for charity. Hex went up 3,860x, which is like 386,000%.
What was the starting price? A penny?
Oh, far less on Hex or Bitcoin.
Hex.
0.00005, I think.
Right.
I think it was like 4 zeros and a 5. I think it's like 4 zeros, 5655 was the bottom on January 5th of last year.
Okay.
Go check it.
What's going to be?
Sometimes I can't remember how many zeros there were.
What's going to be the starting price of Pulse? Because I believe you've said zero, but it can't be
Literally
zero, right?
Yes, it can. It can.
All right.
Yes. Like
All right.
If you can't buy it or sell anywhere, that's zero. It's going to launch at zero. Because if it doesn't launch at zero, you might have a tax bill. When you get the world's largest airdrop with 10,000 coins, do you want them to be really expensive so you owe some tax, or would you rather you get them at zero? And then if they appreciate, you get capital gains rate like Satoshi. You'd rather they be worth zero.
Yeah, at first I was struggling with it,
Yeah.
but now I understand it because I mean it just takes one buy and the price. It just takes one person to buy it, hundredth of a penny, and then the price starts.
There you go. Yep. I mean, Bitcoin used to have no price, and then it had a price. People bought pizza with it, and that was the first time it ever had a price.
All right.
Someone bought a pizza with Hex too, and now that is a $4,500 pizza. Pretty funny.
They did the pizza thing too. They didn't do fucking tacos like a true Hexakin.
Now.
I'm about to
Hexologist
stick this straw up my ass so I can drink it through my ass instead of having to play with my mask all the time. Okay. Fuck, I forgot
You
the
should try
question I was
pills.
gonna ask.
Pills work with your mask fetish. Pills would be your go-to.
Turning off the camera so I can drink my bourbon. Oh, what kind of alcohol do you prefer to drink?
None, but if I have to, I guess cognac's okay.
Oh, you a G, man. You from like the
But
South
not
or
smoky,
some shit.
Like, I don't like smoky. I just like it, kind of clean.
Okay. All right.
But I also just prefer not to drink. That's the best.
That's good. When I drink, I do it like by myself, and normally they say like you're not supposed to like drink by yourself.
That's a good song, George Thorogood song. I Drank Alone.
Yeah, I don't drink that. I don't drink often, but are you an introvert, Richard? Not with the bitches, just with motherfuckers that piss me off. You know what I'm saying?
So the bottom was 4 zeros 5655. So 0.00005655.
Okay. So all right. First off, with Pulse, I think you made major improvements in ease of access. So with Hex, one of my biggest problems, dude, was I couldn't remember where I bought my Hex from. Didn't know where my Hex was because the time was spaced out.
It's too bad you weren't staked, bro, because the game theory would have started chipping at your stake after you forgot about it.
Staking would have been terrific. I know. I couldn't figure it out because there was... every time I'd go to your website, there was a video of you that would start playing at max volume, and I heard the starting of this video of you fucking starting to talk at max volume like TikTok, and it drove me crazy. And so when you got in with MetaMask, that was my saving grace. That's what the saving grace was. With Pulse, I was worried again. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a nightmare again. Who's gonna it's not? How can it be made sure it was a nightmare? Pulse was so easy. It was so easy. So thank you for fixing that.
My pleasure, man.
So I want to address what I believe is to be the biggest concern that your community should have when it comes to Richard Hart leading the helm. Do you want to hear what that concern is?
I'm ready.
All right.
Hit me.
So, I hate it when you were debating, when you went on with Tone Vase and his two attorneys, and they threw you a little cheap shot, and it's a cheap shot because people try to use it on me, where they go, you're a great marketing guy, but I hate that shit.
I'm a great
It's
everything.
Like, fuck you, dude. Yeah,
except
fuck you.
dieter. I'm a crappy dieter, and I'm crap at basketball.
Yeah, you know what I think it is?
Other stuff.
I think it's the exact opposite. I'm not saying you're a bad marketer, so you create this. But okay, here's my question. How come Hex isn't on a few more mainstream things? Is it because you're a lone wolf?
Let's go check. You ready? Go to Coin. Since you're sharing your screen, go to CoinMarketCap. That's what we're talking about, right?
Well, like, remember
Go
when you and I
CoinMarketCap.
talked? Remember when I asked you, and that's what happened with Hit BTC in Hex. Remember I asked him, I said it's Hex on TradingView, and you're like, Mer. I don't really remember the rest from there.
Hex is on TradingView.
It is now. Do you remember who gave you the idea? Do you remember who I put on all that work? Do you remember I did all that?
I actually don't remember.
That's
I don't actually remember.
Well,
Sorry.
you and I talked because you and I were talking a conversation. I was like, "Yo, is Hex isn't on TradingView," and then fucking, or maybe it was, and it was on Hit BTC, and there was like a discovery. Don't worry about it.
Go to CoinMarketCap, dude. Let's go see how good and honest CoinMarketCap is.
So what are we trying to accomplish with CoinMarketCap? Because this isn't. I don't think this
we're gonna show you that they lie, and that they scam, and that they're garbage.
Okay,
that's what we're gonna show you.
So, and this is all right. Fine. Okay, all right.
Here comes the lying, scamming garbage.
Okay,
here we come.
Here we go.
Okay. Watching your screen. All right. I think I can make your screen like take over.
Oh yeah, let me. Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. No, I already did it on my end. Like,
okay,
we're fine.
Don't do my third screen with.
So let's go. Let's go down to page 2.
Okay.
So go all the way down to the bottom. Go to page 2.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now we see at the very bottom. You can hit end or scroll all the way to the bottom again.
I don't want to press any keys. I'm not.
Cool.
I don't want to do anything uncomfortable.
So we see that the bottom market cap here is 124 million. Is that right?
34 million. 134 million.
134 million.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Little pixely.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's go to page 3. Everything should be less than 134 million, right?
Sure.
What? The numbers went up, bro, by orders of magnitude.
These numbers are 1,000 times higher. What is going on here?
They don't have an arrow to organize it by market cap. Did they take off that arrow because of you? Because they're fucking.
So now let's go see what's there. Okay, go click Hex. Let's click Hex on this CoinMarketCap website. Yeah, let's go look at the price chart. That's a real quick computer you got there, bro.
Dude, listen, this is the greatest fucking computer money could buy, but I've burnt the shit out of it. I don't want to say I built, I kind of bent some shit because I wanted to like build my own computer, but
So how does that price chart look to you?
It looks terrific. Terrific.
So no matter what that price chart does, Hex is always at rank 201. Doesn't matter what the price chart does. Now, to me, that seems like it's not a rank. It seems like there's stuff on page 3 that doesn't belong there and that they're just bad at their job. Now, while Hex has had 100% perfect flawless operation in the front end, perfect flawless operation in the back end contract, perfect flawless operation in the trading, everything else in crypto has been hacked and murdered. People bought Yams. Yams is on the front page of CoinMarketCap. Where are Yams now?
You mean front page in an ad or the top 100 list?
The top 100 list.
Okay.
There's all types of crap that gets to the top.
Why? So why is this market cap correct? Is this correct?
They are trash.
Is this
they
number
are
correct?
A scam. No, that number is obviously wrong as well, because they don't even when we were minting more supply during the launch phase, they wouldn't even update the website to show the new supply.
Okay.
So the price chart is accurate, but the number of quantity is not accurate. And then when you multiply those two to get the market cap, That's also inaccurate.
So I'm so glad you
They're a
showed this to me.
trash
So here's
company
my
that does a
question.
trash job.
This is
And
my
Hex,
question.
Let me show you another coin. This isn't.
Hang
just
on, hang on, no, hang on. Why?
Bro, everyone in crypto is bad at their job for the most part.
Okay.
Why did Binance get hacked? Why did KuCoin get hacked? Why did Quadriga CX exit scam? Why did BTCE leave the market? Why did Cryptopia get hacked? Why did the BitMEX founders go to jail? Why did the OKX founders go to jail?
What's your point?
Why is everyone's site down all the time? Because everyone else sucks. We don't suck. We're awesome, which is why we have 100% uptime and everyone else is down. This is very simple math.
So you're
now let's go
so
look at
what's
this.
okay? What I'm trying to ask, Richard, is like
Mhm.
why, or maybe you are like
It ain't just me. I'm going to show you another project that deserves to be on the front page. I'm going to show you two other projects that deserve.
So
to be
have
on the
you
front
reached out to them? Like, why are
Bro,
you?
we've
Are they
messaged these
picking on
retards
you?
50,000 times. They're just dumb. They're just dumb. They're literally just dumb. I'm going to show you other projects that deserve
Let
to be
me
on the
fix
front
my
page too.
webcam real quick because we're going through the matrix again. I'm sorry.
It's not my job to make up excuses and fan fiction reasons why they suck at their job. It's not.
I'm not asking you to. Whoops. I'm not asking you to make excuses.
They suck.
What?
Yeah.
They? Everybody
stop sucking,
sucks.
I'll
I
quit saying they
totally
suck.
agree. Fuck so many. Almost everyone in this space, and you know what? Like the smartest people, like with the people hail so high, act like children, debate like children. It's so
So
ugly.
let's look at you see the FAE protocol there? FAE protocol was a terribly stupid idea. They tried to make a stable coin with a bad design. Failed entirely. Wasn't stable at all. But you know what they did do? They got $1 billion of Ethereum. $1 billion. $1 billion of Ethereum. 600,000 Ethereum went into that project. So do you think they deserve to be on page 3? When if you look in their contract, they're sitting on reserves of probably $500 million of Ethereum or hundreds of millions of dollars of Ethereum sitting in their project, even though it's a terrible idea, even though it didn't work, even though it failed at launch. There's hundreds of millions of dollars of actual money in that, and it does not belong on page 3. It does not belong below all of the other utter garbage that is on page 1 and 2.
Okay, so here's my question.
So I don't like that project, but they don't belong on page 3.
Okay.
Do you think Wrapped BNB owns CoinMarketCap? Do you think they belong on page 3? Do you know who's the reason that Wrapped Bitcoin got to be on page 1? Me, because I complained about them and the terrible job they're doing. Why isn't this on page 1? They're garbage at their job. Don't know why. Nomics isn't garbage at their job. Nomics.com understands how to multiply price.
That being
times
said,
circulating
listen,
supply.
we know they're garbage at their job, but what I'm asking is, Richard, is like that is if that's the reality of the situation. I hate even saying it's like, what are you gonna do to bring Hex? Like you fucking owe me something. You don't owe me anything.
Sure.
I'm not asking you to do anything.
So
right?
So if they weren't gatekeeping us, we would have done better than 4,000x before staking, 7,000x with staking. We could have already been in the 14 or 15,000x. Sure, maybe, but that's the opportunity. Maybe one
Why
day they
are
will
you
stop
alone
sucking.
at the top? It's lonely at the top. It's just because everyone's a fucking dick, and they are. But like what I'm talking about, like exchanges or I don't
Bro, have
know.
you
Like
looked at
what
the-
is
what do you- okay.
what is Hex?
Let's play another game.
What is Hex not like? Where is Hex not where all
Oh
these
my
other
God.
shit
Dude.
motherfucker shit tokens are that are pieces of garbage and scum, or some that are good and try hard but not as good? How come they're on like more exchanges? Do you want Hex to be? Do you not want them
Well,
to
let
be
me
on
ask you.
exchanges?
I'm
see
going
what
to give you
trying
2 frames here.
What?
2 frames. 1. Is it good when your users lose their money to an exchange?
No.
Who loses their money at exchanges? People that leave their coins there. So is Ethereum already listed everywhere? Yes. Can you instantly, trustlessly swap your Ethereum for Hex and get the thickest order book in the whole world? Yes. Where? 1inch.io, matcha.xyz, ethhex.com, app.uniswap.org. Trustlessly swap your Ethereum for Hex in the thickest order book for Hex in the whole world. So what actually is the benefit to a user for having a Hex pair on an exchange? That they get a worse rate and worse order execution because it's a thinner order book? They would probably still be better off and get more Hex for their money if they swap to Ethereum or USDC and then swap that on mainnet on Ethereum network for Hex because it's a thicker order book. So there isn't actually a benefit to users for Hex to be listed on these exchanges, except that it may bring more marketing to the people on that exchange.
Boom.
And they had an
Okay,
opportunity to get something better.
Okay, so
And
this
so the
is what
fact
I
that it
believe.
isn't
This
these
is my
places yet
this is
is
what I'm trying to
opportunity.
lead into. Please let me say it before I forget it. So, fuck the exchanges. When it comes to Pulse, we're talking about real use case, smart contracts, things that attorneys can an attorney can build upon Pulse, right? Like Pulse is real use case shit, right? So when it comes to that, you know, Cardano,
It's likely to be less gate kept because people understand it. Hex got gate kept in the beginning because people couldn't understand it. People still don't understand it. People are just now figuring it out and turning it around and saying, yeah, we were wrong about this. Like DAP Radar. DAP Radar had Hex listed as high risk for like a year and a half. And they came out and said, you know what? We made a mistake. This isn't high risk at all. It's awesome. And they turned it into finance, into DeFi. Etherscan, no blue check mark forever. Year and a half later, blue check mark. And so tons of people that hated Hex and didn't understand Hex, they're coming around and figuring out how awesome it is now. And some people that still hate Hex, they love Pulse. And it's great. Like, because we can't make Hex better. It's perfect. Like the price goes up amazingly well. The volatility is normal. Like everything, the uptime is insane. Like we can't do anything better. It's the best logo. It's the best brand name. It's like
so
best
what is
domain
the
name.
so okay? So what's the difference between like what's the purpose difference between Hex and Pulse?
Well, Hex monetizes the time value of money.
Okay,
and that's amazing.
so Hex is
And
like more the
Pulse grows.
currency, and Pulse is use case for like
Well, Hex
smart
is kind of more the
contracts.
store of value. Hex is more the store of value, and Pulse scales differently. It scales with network effect. It scales with users. So, like right now, the Pulse chat room has 34,000 users, and the Hex chat room only has 24,000 or 25,000, and the Hex chat room has been around for 10 times longer. So Pulse, because it's easier for people to understand, it's attracting users at a much faster rate, which is crazy. Like, I mean, we've already, if you think about how much money has been sacrificed, there's been $600 million sacrificed at pulse.info. And 200 million of that is like stable coins, or like 180 million, maybe 160, but like 160 to 200. And then, I'm sorry, everybody, I'll make his window smaller again. And then, we've had 25 million donated to the Sens Foundation, 26.5. I mean, and
You
it's
had
not over yet.
what donated to the how much have you had?
26.5 million in donations for medical research.
Jesus, my lord!
And their
Wow.
normal take in a year is in between 1.5 and 2.5.
Wow.
So we like nuclear option increase their
Wow.
budget.
Good for you,
to try
man.
and save lives.
So I have
Yeah.
to be honest. I didn't donate. I didn't do any of the Sens Foundation donations. Although I do have two main foundations that we donate here to on the CryptoFace community, which is Kids with Cancer and Wounded Veterans. Dude, that's awesome, dude. That's
Imagine if you found a child soldier with cancer and you could donate to that kid. You'd be like hitting both the charities at once.
Jesus Christ, I know. Fucking A. Now, okay. First off, the Pulse sacrifice. Okay, there's some questions. A lot of us are still. I know a lot of my friends and people have no idea what the hell we're talking about with Pulse, and they want to know like what the sacrifice
It's
bonus is.
Ethereum 2.0, but better and now.
I'm talking about what I was talking about is the sacrifice
Sure.
and how the bonus works. My understanding. First off, there's one day left in the sacrifice, right?
No, there's 1 day left for you to get your volume ranking changed. So if you're the biggest guy, the biggest volume guy, you're going to get up to a 2.5x multiplier. If you're the lowest guy, you're going to get down to a 1x multiplier.
Does that mean let's say when you say 1x, that means you get if you give $100, you get the $100 volume Pulse plus another 1x, right?
You
Or would
a
that
step.
just be
There's
double?
a rate. So right now, the first 5 days were the same rate. So nobody got rewarded for like trying to be fast. But after day 5, day 6 went up 5% rate, which means instead of getting 10,000 pulse for your dollar value of sacrifice, you're going to get, or instead of getting 10,000 points rather for your dollar value of sacrifice, you're going to get less. So the rate keeps going up 5%.
The rate
it seems similar to
the
a
rate
price,
for the amount of pulse, because the way it looked to me was like, did I get screwed over by sacrificing early? Like when you said rate increase.
No, the rate goes up to 2x. So if you got into day 1 through 5, your minimum base rate was 10,000 points per dollar value of sacrifice. But if you get in on day 19, you're getting half that. You're getting 5,000.
All right.
So the system is designed for you to do better if you get in earlier. Now,
what I also really liked, I'm sorry to cut you off, is I was able to sacrifice a couple shit coins that aren't ERC20, and you generated a unique address, right?
Yeah.
When does that get calculated into everything? And then after you answer, I have to pee.
It's fine. All that stuff's public. We've got all the data on all the chains except Zcash because I haven't fought the server, and I figure it's going to have low adoption because there's not anything going on in that community. Hopefully I'm wrong and there's a trillion, zillion, billion dollars in the Zcash sacrifice, but we'll see. Someone's working on it.
Yeah,
so
I sacrificed some Zcash. I stacked some Zcash, but I didn't put like a memo on it or anything.
Oh, you're
screwed.
I
didn't have to.
Oh, no, wait. If you're Zcash, it's unique address. You're fine.
Yeah.
There's no memos in Zcash. You're fine.
All right, so
I scared myself for a second.
Simply put, the biggest whale, the biggest guy gets 2.5x, and the lowest guy gets 1 pulse.
Kind of. It's his tip of his tip of his sacrifice. His top point will be 2.5x, and then as it goes down, it gets less the whole way. And so the best way to understand it is if you walk into a movie theater, and your homies are the biggest squad, and you're all wearing the shirt of your address, your MetaMask address, all your homies. You walk to the front of the theater and you take up all the seats. And the bigger your sacrifice is, the more seats you take up. And the next guy has got to go behind you, and he sits farther back. And then after everyone's seated, they're ordered by volume. After everyone's seated, an usher comes and starts handing out bonus cards. And the first guy sitting in the first seat, your first point, he gets a 2.5x. The next one gets a 2.49999 whatever. And then a guy hands out cards the whole way through the theater until the very back of the theater. That guy gets a 1x card. And the difference between each card is linear. It's always the same. So it's a linear gradient. So what that means is that not only does the top sacrifice volume guy get the best multiplier, but he also takes up the most space under that multiplier and forces everyone else to get a lower one. And so it's a brutal competition to be higher in the ranking. And, the last day to move your ranking around is today. Yeah, the day just ticked over.
So the sacrifice is over for new people. Is that right?
No. There's 3 more days after this ranking phase is over.
Okay.
So once this ranking phase is over, so today's the last day for moving your rank around. Tomorrow is the 2.5x max is over. And there's just a 1.75x flat. And so what that means is tomorrow that if you're a whale, you're going to perhaps get less because there's only a 1.75x. But if you're a minnow and you've barely got anything and you weren't going to get much volume bonus in the ranking, you may do better tomorrow because you may not have got a big bonus from the volume ranking, but you can get a big 1.75x multiplier just for being flat rate tomorrow.
But the very first day, the max for the max whale was 2.5x, and you're saying that started to scale down. So is the max
it's
whale
effectively a little bit less than 2.5x because it only affects his very top point.
Right. So it's 2.499 or whatever, all the way down.
Yeah. Sure.
Which I love. Now you say, I'm sorry, I'm looking at charts. God dang, baby, Ethereum, what happened, baby? Let's go. I'm sorry.
Would it make a new local high on the horizontal
fucking
there?
Trade.
What is it, like 2450 or what? 2409.
24. Okay. So let's do a brief takeaway.
I think it's a bull trap, by the way. So enjoy it while it lasts, bro.
I'm so glad you brought that up because that's what exactly we're going to talk about before we're gonna take like a little recession, talk about some bullshit price action, feed the yonder. We're gonna give the bread to the Yemen. You know what I'm saying?
This is the Bitcoin bear, by the way. Bitcoin bear.
Are you talking about me or you?
No, I'm pointing to it. There's a Bitcoin bear here.
Where? Oh, you do have a bear.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I want to
think
show
just
you
the Bitcoin
something
price
too
is
when
gonna
I'm
go
done
down.
smoking. I'm going to show you something. So, okay. You were on around the blockchain as well, just like me, and you were really the only other person after me, besides me, to say that you believe we were going to go down to like 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13K. Go down a lot, right?
I don't know if it's after you, man. I've been singing that song ever since people were buying $1 million jets.
I'm just saying after me on the show. I am not saying
Right.
you're copying me. I'm just being. If people can't detect the sarcasm in my voice,
I called the top of the day.
they can suck
So.
my dick.
I literally called the top of the day and published a chart on Twitter.
My little brother sold damn near everything he had, 55K. My average is 50K. I told everyone to sell it, may walk away. They can suck my dick. Now, we are supposed to have, every time we go under the 200-day moving average, we come back up again. And then we
Everybody
finally
says that, but you can't. Anytime someone quotes a moving average, you have to tell the time frame, or no one knows what you're talking about.
I said the
So on the daily,
I said the 200-day
on the
moving
daily,
average.
Okay, SMA, EMA.
The 200-day moving
Yeah,
average.
but which
EMA,
average?
The fucking
EMA.
moving average.
EMA moves a lot
the
faster.
fucking MA. The
Most
last
people-
200 daily candles average together. What's the last 200? Which fancy word is that shit? I'm a street kid, bro.
I mean, the normal MA is not fine. Okay, the 200-day moving average, not exponential, fine. Okay, so what are you doing? Like
exponential? It looks
bullish?
the same at
Are
the
you
end.
doing?
They're exactly
No,
the
it
same.
doesn't. The
it
exponential
does.
goes a lot quicker. Okay, so the 50 over 200 death cross on the daily SMA is what you're talking? Like normal moving average?
Sure, whatever you say.
All
They all
Okay.
do the same thing. There's only one with the SMA, EMA, MDMA. There's only one that's a separation that people are that it could repeat was in 2013 when Bitcoin was worth 16 cents, whatever it was.
All right.
Other than that, every time after a high goes on the 200-day moving average, it comes back up, not to an all-time high, and goes down. What I say is it goes down 50-55%, then another 50-60%, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
so-
a dead cat. It's a dead cat bounce.
Correct. So, yes,
I'm with
this
it.
move up, I believe the probabilities is we go down to the fucking 10, 11. Let me show you something, bro. I'm about to blow
You're
you
gonna
away.
do more of this bouncing crap. See, the problem when you call 10K is people jump in your comments and they're like,
Just where's it at?
bro, the
Where's
price
the
went
10K?
30%, bro. We're supposed to go
Where's
to
it at?
10K. You're like, bro, it doesn't go in a straight line. Like it's not a fucking diagonal straight line down to the doom. Like it takes time and there's bounces and stuff. Like look at the chart. You're not gonna see any diagonal just straight down. It's so dumb. I hate when people post like that.
That's why I don't even like talking about bears and bulls. And every time, so are you a bear bull? I say I think it's a waste of time to talk about it. But here's what I think it is, and you don't get anything. No one gives you a golden cookie or a golden star when you get it right. Anyways, I'm right most of the time.
I do. I go on richardhart.com and I literally brag about it. You go on there, it says I called the 60K top 2 years ago on stage. And then I called this top on the day, and I called the 2020 top on the day, or the 2017, end of it. I was like, yeah, I put my sickest calls right there, and I don't delete
Yeah.
stuff. So
That was the
I
laser
brag
eyes.
about calling it, dude.
So I'm pretty sure it was the day of the laser eyes, right? That was when. So this is what I call the three amigos, the four horsemen of Bitcoin. Okay.
Dude, this
Now-
all right.
Common sense is what drives me. You know what I'm saying? Common sense. If we can sit here and fiddly fraud around with rules every time 50%, 60%, 50%, 60%. But it takes time. And you know what, Richard? Some people just want it now. They just want that.
Do you want me to
instant
give you a cool number? Do you
Yeah.
want me to give you some more scary numbers for the dump?
69. The 207
Go
from
measure-
the fucking moon landing in the fucking scary movie
Good.
with what's
I'm going to
his
give
face?
you some fun numbers for your chart there. All right. I'm going to enlarge it again. Where did you go?
I'm
see you on the
almost
screen.
done with my cigarette. I'm about to I'll be here in a second.
What the fuck? No, my OBS isn't capturing you anymore.
My my screen or my face?
What? This is on my end, bro. Like, I'm seeing your screen, but it's not on my stream. Give me a sec to...
Okay.
Here comes the suck. Let's see if I can fix this, man. Why did this break?
By the way, I'm a counter puncher.
Back. It's back.
All right,
Great.
Go ahead.
So look, go measure your time. Go measure the time. So scroll back.
Here,
I want you to grab the bear, the bottom of the bear, last cycle.
this one?
Left some more.
This one?
No, back more. Keep going. Left.
Tell me the price.
Bro, go.
Oh, all the way back.
Go to
Okay.
266, man. Yeah,
Okay.
there. Grab that wick there, the capitulation wick. Nope.
I'm
July.
hitting the ruler.
Go to July. Go to July of 2015. Yay. Good. You had it. There you go. Right there. That was the bottom. That was 266. Now hold shift and measure that move over to the top. And then tell me the July 27, the December 2017
I'll
top.
turn off this magnet.
God.
Okay.
How
Are
many
you
days is
mad
that?
at my
How many
charting?
days is that?
It's
how many days is it?
870 days.
Okay, good. Now go do that same shit from that bottom over in this cycle.
Okay, I'm gonna
So 870. Okay.
from this bottom in December
I
18.
can't. You gotta move the chart. So I can
In
see it.
December 18, I'm moving them. December
so
18,
Yeah, grab
and
that.
this has been
and go measure that for me.
840 days. I'm so
Oh, you
glad
like that?
you're talking about
Do
this.
you like that?
Yeah,
You like
I do.
that?
You know what else?
Yeah.
Let me show you. Let me show you something else too. That I showed those fuckers, and they were gawking at me. And bro, when you went on, see, you got more clout. You know, like when I was in the chat on an episode when I said 13K, and all the little plebs, the guy with the fucking most terrible, told him to get his ginger with, didn't get a fucking dry clean. Get a fucking dry cleaner. He's got dust on his suit. Shook his head when I said 13K. I'm like, okay, bro, check this out. Check this out. Okay, here's Ethereum.
I broke my side again. Like it worked, and then it's back. It works
Okay.
again. Sweet.
We're on the 2
Every time
day.
I like enlarge it to hopefully make my whole screen your screen, it
Here, yeah,
breaks my
I'll tell you
end,
what. I'll tell you what. Here's I'm gonna help you out here, buddy.
you're fine. Everything's fine. Don't change anything, man.
Don't
Trust
change
me.
anything.
Don't fix when it's broken, bro.
Okay.
Let it be.
All right. We're on the 2 day of Ethereum. Here's the last time Ethereum broke down 80, 90%. Okay, look at this pattern. Here, in fact, we'll draw the pattern, right? We're going to clone baby. Okay?
You can clone with just hitting control. You can control slide and it clones.
Okay. Now, the problem is it like re-changes it because I'm on log?
Yeah.
But you don't even need to
Yeah,
clone
yeah.
baby. Lo and behold, the pattern, extremely similar. In
You're
fact,
very good at drawing a dead cat.
when you go to it's totally the same when you zoom in, totally the same, although let's see here.
We bounced higher last time. Like if you draw the fib, we really we didn't even retest 50. Like we dropped 55%, didn't even retest 50K. So I wouldn't be surprised about a 50K retest to get people bear trap or bull trapped.
That's
It
total.
wouldn't surprise me.
That's the number I am also worried about on not worried, but that's kind of the number 48, 50K. We're looking at ETH now, but with Bitcoin also. So let me go to Bitcoin here, dude, because it's the same every time. So every time we've come under the 200-day moving average, we spend 30 to 60 days until it pops up. This time, we were a little bit late, but we spent 62 days, right? So, boom, we had that pop. That's just like one thing.
I think this is great timing for bounce because people will be able to sacrifice at higher values. So the Sense Foundation will get more money. The sacrificers will get more points. What a good time. A wonderful time for bounce.
Yeah, man. Now,
Keep
okay,
going.
so here's
Go up prices. I'm happy to see it.
uh the I do want crypto to do as great as possible because I took a swing on Pulse, bro. So with Hex, I've made about 6x, which is terrific.
It's not
But
bad.
other people have done.
Just try staking, man.
I
mean,
don't
you bought
like
enough
not
tops.
having
Why don't you try
control
staking?
over my funds.
You can stake for 1 day, please, bro.
What's
stake
the
for a
benefit? I
day.
don't know the benefit. There's nothing that shows me like
You
a
get
simple
interest.
sheet. I'm a dummy. I
So
need
why don't you
things
do an
simple.
experiment and do a stake for a week and see what happens, and then be like, oh, that's what happens. Spend
What
20
happens?
bucks on a stake. You make interest. You just get more Hex. So unless you're like, as long as you're staking large enough that the gas fees aren't a deal, which really they're not that bad usually. They spiked 2 days ago to a really stupid rate, but in general, it's not that bad right now. Like because the bear market kind of reduces the fees a bit. They still spike up, which is terrible, but it's not that bad right now.
Is
I've
it going to
seen
be
much worse.
easier to stake Pulse than it was Hex? Because that was
Bro,
my
it's
whole.
so easy.
Remember, I had
Why
like
don't you
2
just
barriers
pay?
to entry with
Why
Hex.
don't
I
we
had shit
just
going
go
on in my
to-
personal
why
life.
don't I show you
And
right
to be
now how
honest,
to do
there's
it? It'd
5
take 2
different
seconds.
websites for Hex to fucking do shit. I couldn't even
Bro,
figure out the Hex.
just one website, man. Just go to hex.com. That's all you got to do.
So we're talking about Hex. Are we going to be able to stake Pulse? Are we going to be able to stake Pulse too?
Yeah,
Okay.
but on a different website. But yeah,
What's the Hex website you want me to go to? I'll stake some Hex right fucking now.
Go.hex.com. Go.hex.com.
I'm not. I don't want to show motherfuckers my wallet, so I'm gonna go on my other Hex
That's on you. I
dot
can't.
com.
Wish my arms and my chair were lower, man. My shoulders are already pumped up all the time.
Yeah,
Makes them
you
look
know,
less
that's,
broad. I hate that, dude.
You know, that's
got
kind
good
of your
shoulders.
thing,
I'm
though,
getting
dude. You're
wrecked
the
by my
fucking you're at the mothership though, bro. You're at the mothership, dude, with these hoes, bro. You got these hoes,
I
bro.
wonder if I sit.
Oh,
on
let
this
me grab you
pillow.
that thing.
That
Hang
one.
on, let me cover this up so I can take a swig, and then I want to show you. I have the best watch. I have a watch that you'll never be able to have.
Cassia.
Blows your
Yellow
shit
Cassia.
fucking away.
Swatch. I'm
Cassia,
ready.
dude, I ain't no fucking
ready.
beta motherfucker. Cassia.
I don't know, man. Oh. I'm gonna experiment with sitting on a pillow to get these stupid arms to like let my arms be chill. Hello, chat. I know that you're enjoying this stream.
All right. Now I'm pretty sure after you see this, you'll get one of these. But check it out. One of my South Africans, man. My South Africans made me
What
a
on
clock.
earth is that?
Yeah, it's a clock.
Clock.
It's a wooden clock. And
Oh,
it
it's
has,
like your logo or whatever.
yeah,
Nice.
CryptoFace, and it has my market cipher little indicator.
Have you ever had a girlfriend that had one of those spade tattoos on her?
No. No, my
Nah.
girlfriends always have butterflies because they're fucking. I like trailer park girls, man. So I like the butterfly bitches.
Ah, right
Yeah,
above the
oh
butt.
my god, I
Yeah,
love them
I
trailer
feel you.
bitches, bro. That's my Achilles
I
heel.
feel
You
you.
too. I know you like them trailer bitches too, bro. They're the best. They're the best. Anyway.
Yeah, I take what I can get. People with daddy's issues is my gig. Like,
Oh
yeah,
my
your dad
God,
treat
yeah.
you like crap. You're gonna love me.
Dude, if I fucking, I need to be careful because I have a girlfriend now and she's probably watching this, and so but I feel you,
I
bro.
feel you, man.
Dude, we should hang out, bro. We should party, dude. We should be.
I
We should
think-
hang
I
out
know where
together,
you live,
dude.
and I don't live near there, man.
You fucking
so
hate
we're gonna have
that
to wait
shit,
for a
dude?
convention.
I have a
Yeah.
real hard time with like fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? And people and shit, dude.
You seem energetic.
I am, dude, but it's at a cost, bro. I got like 2 hours in me. I got like 2 hours, and I gotta go home.
Hey,
dude.
that's an
I
hour
don't
and
like
50
to
minutes
travel.
longer than you need, yeah?
You don't like to travel either, huh?
I'm busy, bro.
See,
Like, I like traveling, but I'm busy.
I like
I mean,
traveling too, man.
I
But
want to go
I
to
don't.
my next I want to be at a Hexagon conference is what I want, man.
You didn't
I
even
saw
go to your own
Hexagon conference on
conference,
live
bro. You
stream.
didn't even go to your own
Yeah,
conference.
they ran over cars with tanks. They got a tank and we're running over cars with it. That's
What?
awesome.
A
Yeah, they
Hex
went
tank?
to they went to a place that lets you run over cars with a tank. So they rented a tank and ran over cars with it.
At the one they
the
did
Hex
in
flag.
Vegas? Was that in Vegas?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And they had people renting Lambos out there and shooting machine guns and, just being wild. And I
Hmm.
want to be up in that jazz, but I'm working, man. But
Yeah,
one
it's
day I'll be
hard
able to go have fun.
I want to have a party in Mexico, like a CryptoFace like party, but
Not me.
Yeah,
You have fun there, bro.
So what I've done is I've gone to like other you like BitBoy. BitBoy's my dude.
BitBoy just got wrecked, man.
What do you
They
mean?
deleted his channel, man.
He
They
got it
deleted
back.
his
He got
channel.
it back. He got it back.
How sure are you about that?
How much you want to bet?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Did
Very
you see
sure.
it
He
come
got it back.
today?
This time it took long. Last time, like 4 or 5 months ago,
Okay.
it took an hour, 2 hours. This time it took like 6, 7 hours for them to give his channel back to him.
It's terrifying, bro. When that's what you put all your work into, and they just shut it off for a laugh, it's terrifying, man.
Dude, it's happened to me, dude. And you know, right when I came to peace with like, okay, you know what? It's probably for the better. Like, I can start anew. Fuck you. Fuck everybody and these stalkers and these pencil necks crawling through my goddamn windows. Right when I came to peace, they flipped it back on. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. So let's hit the highlights here.
Okay.
We both agree it's a bull trap. Cool.
It's you know, listen, I'm open to myself being wrong. Here's what I'm saying is what I'm saying
the
is
validation level is new
I
all-time
don't
high.
care.
You're like, okay,
Like,
go make
I
an
don't
all-time
care.
high, and then we can be in a bull market again. But I don't think you're going to do that. So no worries.
Mhm. Yeah,
What
I
am
would
I
say
gonna-
the probabilities lean to obviously it's we go up and then we come down even further. But I would rather be wrong and people trolls give me shit for 13k and I'd rather be wrong and have the market go up.
I called the top on the day. Can't no one say anything to
On
me
the
ever.
day you called the top.
On the day.
What day was it?
Go do this. Go to richardhart.com real quick, and it's in the middle of the page. Shows you the Twitter link. Go click it and look at the timestamp and look at the chart.
Was it the day with the Twitter fucking eyes? Everybody's doing the stupid Twitter eyes. Was that
Nah, that was much earlier. That
really?
it's just like people think that when Katy Perry got crypto clause, that was the top. No, it was actually way after the top. It was like 2 months after the top. People think Paris Hilton was like the top. You're like, nah, it was like a month before the top.
Can you
There's like
see
still
my
a 3x in
screen?
there. Yeah, I see your screen.
So
So just go to richardhart.com real quick. I want you to see
let me
when
show,
I say
I will
call the
go
top,
to
I
it. Let
want
me
to
show you
know I'm
something
not
real quick. Let me show you
kidding.
something real quick.
No.
This green and red wave is my indicator that tracks money into the asset pair. So all these fucking nerds that talk about on-chain analytics, all the bullshit, technical and fundamental analysis. At the end of the day, I believe in money analysis. You follow the money, right? So it's been diverging down for quite some time. So when we got, and normally it starts to change at about 3/4, 2/3 from a nice like circle, right? So like right here is when you would start to see the move. So at this time, I is when I started making videos like, you know, you got to be careful. But dude, it's hard. You know, it's hard to be a bear all the time.
I want to say so many things right now, but I know that I shouldn't. Because your gig is trading, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to say bad stuff about your stuff that you.
Dude, I don't give a shit. Say whatever you want, bro. I don't get, dude, everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. Say what you want,
Okay.
dude. You ain't gonna hurt my
Well,
feelings, bro.
I think that the money flow index indicator is free on TradingView.
Yeah, if you
So-
get yes, there's a money
then
flow index fucking free
and
one.
then
Of
I
course.
also-
Jesus Christ. What do you think? You think I just fucking took the money flow index off the
Hey,
trading
that's what
view?
Tone Vase did. Tone Vase jacked.
Oh,
you know,
dude.
Tom
Oh,
DeMark,
I'm not.
so-
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me
He
started.
doesn't give Tom DeMark.
I ain't trying to
And then
make more enemy. He already hates me enough. He already hates me enough. Bro, listen, bro. It's I see what you're saying and I love you,
It
bro.
looks like a trailing indicator to me. Like your oscillator's pegged during the bull run, and then you're like, well, pegged means sell, and then it bottoms after the bottom.
Trailing
So this is like
indicator.
Google searches. It's like
trailing
Google
indicator.
searches go down after the thing dumps. Google searches go up after it pumps, and a trailing indicator you can't trade. You're like, I can look at the
That's
chart
not
and see
true.
if the price
That's not
went
true.
up.
You can. That's not true. So
I need a leading indicator.
bro, what do you think? Dude? I am the most close thing. Market Cipher. All of my indicators I've created, adjusted. All my Market Cipher has more indicators that are the closest thing to a leading indicator than any fucking thing than anybody else. And you know what?
Yeah.
You don't need to ask me, bro. You don't need to ask me. I don't want to gloat. I don't want to gloat, dude.
All right.
I'll invite you into my Discord, bro. Talk to
I
my
can't.
motherfuckers.
I don't go in my own Discord. I literally avoid
You
my
don't
own
give a shit.
Discord.
I'm
Like,
not gonna try it. You know,
hate
Arx, I don't want to come out,
hate Discord.
bro. Do you know I don't even have my website in my on my YouTube videos because I don't
Bro,
like. If people want
Can
it,
we look at where
you
I
can
called the
find
top
it.
real quick, man?
All right, let's look where you called.
It's
the
really
fucking
easy.
top.
It's one
You're the
chart.
fucking big boy here. We'll suck your dick.
Go to,
okay, we'll suck
just
your
go to
dick.
richardhart.com real quick, man.
All right, Richard fucking.
And you're
You
just
would
gonna
have-
click the
You
link.
would have richardhart.com. Fucking,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Is there going to be a fucking video that starts yelling in my ear right now?
No.
I'm so
Chill.
glad
Just
you
scroll
changed
down a
that.
little bit. Right there, second paragraph on the right. Just
This
it
one?
says call the top. Yeah, that paragraph down at the bottom of it. It's the blue link that says call the top. It's like the last one.
Predicted 60,000 today in 2019.
Yeah, but then go down a little bit more. It's the next one, I think.
Okay, is
That
this
should be
a
the bottom
video?
one. No, it's just a chart. Yep, there you go. Bitcoin's great run.
This one?
Here's where we fall out of the parabola. Yep. Just click the chart. Hey, look, we're going up. Oh, look, we're not going up no more. Doom time. And check the timestamp, and that timestamp equals the picture in the chart. That's where I called the top.
Happy for you. Dude.
Hold on.
I'm happy
but
for
wait, there's more.
you. Okay.
Last cycle, Ethereum topped 27 days after Bitcoin. This cycle, Ethereum topped 27 days after Bitcoin. That's the next post in that thread. I called that too.
Yeah. Dude, listen. There's a reason that you're here. You know what I'm saying? Number one, I like people that make me laugh. That's like the number one. I like people
Look
that
at
make
my
me
shirt.
that make
It's
me
pretty
laugh.
funny looking.
Oh, no, dude.
Hey,
just-
look at this. Bro, one of these is red, and one of these is black. I didn't notice it.
You got an interesting.
guy
I like your
airplanes.
gear, bro. I like your gear. You know what I'm saying? The fucking. I'm not gonna go into it, but listen, dude, you're a smart fucking dude, and you know what I'm saying. I'm give you the praise. I'm sure. By the way, do you know what's going on with the USA girl? She has ADHD, bro. She withdrew the Olympus because in Japan it's illegal that you can't have Adderall. So Simone Biles, bro, she don't got her meds, dude. And you know bitches that take Adderall, bro. If they don't have their Adderall, they're like, they're fucking crazy, dude. You know. So that's what happened with her. So she don't have no mental problem. She doesn't have her medication.
I don't even know how you discover this stuff. I don't watch news, man.
I don't watch,
Dude,
dude. Don't get me
I
started.
basically just savaged a senator, or no, I savaged a Republican. No, I savaged a Democrat representative from the House of Representatives today.
Which one?
Because he's trying to steal all of our money.
Which one? If you don't want to say it.
I can't remember his name. I gotta go on my Twitter.
Okay. While you
This
do
guy
that,
is he's literally trying to make DeFi illegal. So,
okay.
kind of have a problem with that.
Do you mind if I brew one more cup of bourbon real quick, bro?
You do whatever you want, man.
All right.
You can get as tipsy as you want.
Don't fucking run away on me, dude. I'm not tipsy, dude. Okay, I'm not tipsy.
I don't
dude.
run too quick. You'll be able to catch me.
Yeah, I'll be right
Actually,
back.
I do run pretty quick, which is weird because I'm too big to be running quick. How's it going, everybody? Now's your chance to ask smart intellectual questions in chat. Be quick, chat. Now's your opening. Now's your window. I'm reading. The Democrat from Virginia. Yes, everyone in chat. I read all your comments. I know what's up. Chat, I don't see any good questions. And I gave you the 40 seconds like delay to catch up to when I asked. Be smart. There we go. Where? Oh my God, now there's so many I can't read them. You're flooding. Let me scroll up here. How come I don't draw faces on my charts? Good question. Every once in a while, I'll put the downwards wheelchair ramp for fun, but I haven't done any faces yet. What is the free indicator you're talking about? Bro, if you go on TradingView, there's 20,000 million free indicators and everyone gets wrecked using all of them. So don't get into that habit is my suggestion. Who Hey, do you know any traders that have lost all their money? Okay. Do you know, like, that's the rule. So don't do things that are likely to get you destroyed. What should I add TradingView? Nothing. Don't.
I'm back. Now, I have to admit, I don't know what you're talking about now, but you struck a chord with me when you're talking about how you think my fucking system's lagging and then I'm lagging. Okay.
Well, I don't know. You just showed me one screenshot of one oscillator that was pegged during the bull, and then after the mega dump, decided to flip red.
Well,
Maybe
dude,
you've got better
here's the
ones,
thing
I
though.
don't
It's
know.
first off, this ain't no buy sell indicator. So it's like buy sell. Okay. Now I'm not gonna sit here. Here's the thing, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking go over everything.
Don't.
If you want to give me the little time behind closed doors, I don't even want to talk about my indicator here right now.
My mission in
okay?
life is to get everyone to stop trading. So like, I'm the worst
dude,
guy to
so
talk
is
to about
mine,
this.
dude. So is mine. I think. Well, yeah. I really. I was thinking about this today, and you know what? I was like, what do I need? Because in our chat, when people that were waiting for this live stream, this girl like Tatiana said, I have $2,000, and I should I get Market Cipher? And people in chat are like, yeah, get Market. I said no. What do you? I said, please don't trade. Please don't trade.
Lose their money. Happens.
And I was
all
like,
the
listen,
time.
if you're gonna like your best bet is buying like a small amount of something new, whatever. I'm not, if I was her, but there are a lot of people. The bad ones are loud, but there's a lot of people who have a little bit of discipline, but most.
Can I ask you a question?
In this space, let me finish this first. When I went to the Tone Base conference, all his assistants, these pretty girls, these nice people, they've been following Tone Base and his crew around all this time, these genius traders. And so I asked them, I said, if you're around all these genius traders, and you said you want to trade, I wish I could trade, how come you don't trade? You know why? Because they make it seem too complicated. They show stupid fucking calculus. They have a pencil up their ass, and you don't have to have a pencil up your ass. It comes down to common sense. It's way more simpler shit. It doesn't matter if I can make money or not with my fucking indicators. What matters is if someone who's never fucking tried it before, never done it before, simple shit can do it. So fuck what everyone else thinks.
Why do you give a shit about the Bitcoin and ETH chart when you can get orders of magnitudes more price movement with no
Bitcoin
risk of
Ethereum
liquidation?
chart? I don't give a fuck about BTC to ETH.
Okay.
Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about something
No,
else?
I'm talking about like if you want to trade, and I don't think anyone should, but if you want to, why don't you trade Hex? Because you can see things that you can't see in Bitcoin.
Where can I
when
trade
someone
Hex?
buys Hex,
They don't got the. Where can I trade Hex?
all over the place.
Yeah,
you can trade it on
okay, that was kind of a
HitBTC. You
stupid
can trade it
question.
on
Like, I know there's a
Bitmart. You can
couple
trade it on
places.
Uniswap.
Finish your point. Let me not interrupt you. I want you to finish your point.
Sure. We have predictable patterns on the Hex chart now. It used to act totally crazy. Now it seems to act kind of with more traditional patterns in it. Like, oh, look, a breakout, a retest. Okay, new highs, cool. Oh, look, a bear flag. Okay. Oh, look, a bull flag. We see stuff that are like normal patterns now. And you can see in real time when someone ends their stake if they're going to dump or not, because how have they done it every other time? Like, is this guy, every time he ends the stakes, he dumps it in the next hour? And then people tend to dump right after the day ticks over.
Is when their stake ends up.
Depends on who it is.
Richard,
some
let me tell
people
you,
restake, some people dump.
You're a
So you
man
got
of
this
many
new
talents
metagame.
and many operations.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried many different things on many different things. At the end of the day, my mid-max, my most efficient and maximum profit with least risk is trading Bitcoin and sometimes Ethereum, sometimes like XRP or something. It's I'm
just saying, if you have something that you have to lever up on to amplify the move, if you have something that just moves more on its own, you're getting the leverage for free with no liquidation risk.
Yeah, but
like
Hex is brand new, bro. It's brand new, and like, yeah, there's charts. Bro, I bought Hex. Like I said, like I was
All right.
introduced to Hex.
I'm
It
just
could
saying
have
you
been
can get
any
it.
other
Look,
shit
we have a
coin. I
trading
was going
chat
through.
that
I was going through a
they
bunch of
do
shit.
good stuff in there. If you must trade, I suggest everyone not trade. But if you must, our trading chat's cool. They've got stuff figured out. They're like, yeah, this guy is going to keep murdering the price until he's empty. And they're like, all right, he's out. He ran out of coins. And they just sit there and eyeball who is buying and who is selling specifically, because you can do that in Hex, but you can't do that in Bitcoin. When you're watching your chart in Bitcoin and someone dumps the price, you have no idea who it is. None.
Why do I
But when
care who
someone
it is? It
dumps the
doesn't
Hex-
matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. It just matters how much it is.
Bro,
How much it
when
is.
you see the God whale with 100,000 Ethereum in his
Well, I
wallet
guess
buying up the price,
okay.
and he's got a huge stack of dry powder. You're
So
like,
it's more
yeah, there's a
centralized.
potential.
It's more centralized. That's a
Yeah,
problem.
sure.
You don't
That's
think that's a
right.
fucking
Like,
problem?
it's a problem if you hate
Centralization's
gains.
evil. Just kidding. I'm just
If
kidding.
you hate gains, yeah. Like if you like gains, it's
I'm
awesome.
just kidding. I hate those little
Yeah.
centralizations, evil little bitches. But
Yep.
listen, Richard, I hear you. I just haven't.
Just
A
play
man
around.
can
play
only
around
do
with it.
so
Try it,
much.
man.
But inform me more.
Just go to Hex Trading and screw around in there, and you'll see that there's tools that you can have as a trader that are unavailable to you in any other system. We have a chart of future market supply. You know when people's stakes are going to be ending. You don't have that in Bitcoin. You
That's
don't know when
cool.
someone's going to come and murder the market in Bitcoin.
Where do you find
Hex-
where do you find this information on future stakes of
Sure.
Hex when they end?
So Hex.vision, you just go to Hex.vision. It has a chart of all the future expiring stakes. It also has a chart of gas prices by hour. It also has like every imaginable statistic. You can write your own queries against it. It's insane. Like Hex.vision is amazing. It's literally the best stats website in all of crypto.
Did you make this or
Literally.
one of the Hexicans?
No, it's a volunteer. His name's Firebun. He helped to write the Staker app. It has nothing to do with me.
Number one reason why I'm a Hexican and why I'm a pulsator is because of the community.
It is good.
You
best,
built the
in my
motherfucking thing, and the more I learn, the more I am so impressed in the time that you did it. I am not a blockchain nerd, and I'm a nerd, but there's only like so much that I can handle and know. My hope for Pulse, Richard,
Why
is that
don't you stake some Hex real quick, man? It'll take you 2 minutes.
I was about to give my grand fucking fiasco and shed a tear, but okay, let's stake some Hex. All right.
2 minutes.
Okay, what am I
Just go to
doing? Where do I stake
hex.com.
some Hex? Where do I stake some Hex?
Go.hex.com.
Hex.com?
No. Go dot. It's a subdomain. Go.hex.com.
Go.hex.com. Okay.
Yep.
And I can stake it just from my MetaMask? Right?
Hold on a second.
All right. I need to take another drink. Let me cover my camera. I got to take a swig.
All right.
Do you mind if I ask you kind of a personal question? You don't have to answer it.
Somebody deleted my YouTube account. Nice. My YouTube account's deleted now.
Your real YouTube account?
Yep. Just
Like-
went down.
Like your real
gone.
YouTube account?
Yes. My
Are you
real YouTube account is literally gone now.
Literally Richard Hart.
Awesome. Yeah. It's gone. Good job, YouTube. Epic.
Hang on.
Yeah, they just deleted my YouTube. Sick. Love it.
Do you have the stupid chat thing with them?
What do you
Holy,
mean? I don't have anything. I'm screwed now.
holy fuck!
No.
Do
Pretty crazy.
you know the thing to talk with them? Do you have that?
No.
I got
You
you.
got a hookup.
I got you. Hang on. Let me.
Appreciate it, bro.
Dude, you'll get your shit back online. Let me. I gotta darken my
All
screen
right.
real quick though. Okay, buddy.
Thanks, bro.
This is classified information. Only the big fucking dicks have this. What the hell's going on, dude? What the
Don't know, dude.
fuck, dude?
They
They're
just
gonna
terminated me.
put you back, but can
Whatever.
you see
It
me
looked
at all
good.
or no?
You're blacked out on my
Okay.
screen.
All right, we're gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna send you a link,
Yeah.
okay? And you're gonna be okay.
Cool. All right.
Okay, hang on. And then we'll get back to our business. So everyone from Richard Hart, you have to come to me to see Richard Hart. Okay. Where is this link? Dude, yeah,
YouTube,
they
the best. The best.
okay.
Well, I guess I'll tweet about this.
Yeah, handle that. Let me. I gotta focus for like 2 minutes. It's like,
All right, take your time, man.
damn, that's crazy. That just happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, we went out with a bang, bro.
Yeah.
Goodbye self-help videos. Goodbye raising money for charity videos.
By the way, I love watching your videos outside of crypto. Sometimes in the crypto videos, you're a very intelligent person, so you go on tangents and shit, and
Thanks,
which is fine. But like you're picking up girls. I did a picking up how to pick up women couple videos, and I even had like a internal overthrow, and it was. I loved your videos, dude. And you're a great person. Do you mind if I can ask you the personal question, because it's kind of related while I
Sure,
get this
good.
stuff for you? Were you did you have a good relationship with your mother and your
Yeah.
parents? Your mother?
Yep.
Every great
Awesome.
leader, good and bad, was a mama's boy. Is a mama's boy.
Get along great with both my parents. They're great.
Good. Where the fuck is... Here we go. Boom. Okay, I got what I was looking for. Okay. Let me send it to you on Telegram. Do you have your Telegram classified?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Just follow steps. Be cool and nice.
All right.
Probably.
I'm not even gonna tweet about it though.
All right.
I'll just
Yeah,
chill.
yeah. Don't tweet about it yet.
No.
I'm not gonna just you're gonna be fine. I'm not gonna tell you anything to do. Okay, let me switch my shit back on.
Cool, bro. Well, let's just whatever we're gonna do to try and fix this, it's gonna take time. So let's just get the equity and value out of the conversation we have, and we can worry about this later.
Okay, so
Unless it's time sensitive, and then we'll switch to that now. But
all right. First off, Richard, you're fucking awesome, and I
Thanks, bro.
thought you were ignoring me for 2 weeks or a week and a half.
Everybody, I got girls that I see in real life that I was like, oh my God, how long has it been since I talked to her? And I'm like, hey, been busy working.
Dude,
I didn't
you are
respond to her
so
for a couple weeks. I'm
oh man,
I hope
I
that
just
relationship's still good. Jeez.
what's the name of the video? I gotta find the title of the video that I did in the clip mail. But you're a good person, and
Thanks,
you know
man.
what sucks about this space. First off, this space I believe has the worst of the worst and the most evil. I've dealt with it. You're fucking off. Did you just rip ass right there?
Nah, I'm cracking my back, bro. I don't know why I've never farted on stream yet. I guess I'm stealthy.
I've done it. I did it a few days ago. Like, it's kind of like a 3-time-a-year thing for me. Anyways,
All right.
there's the most evil of the evil people in this space. The real scammers are the people pretending to be me and you and impostering. I have to nuke my whole Discord and go to a new service because of scammers, been scum.
Yeah.
PE
Sucks.
EDO rings that I've had to deal with trying to scam like the most evil shit, but I also believe there's the most bright and greatest people. I believe you're fighting the good fight that I'm aware of.
Yeah. I'm
And
trying to save everybody's life.
what I
Probably why they
fucking
delete my
hate
channel.
is
They're
when
trying to
smart,
depopulate the planet or something.
smart, accomplished people instantly call someone a fraud, or talk about rug pull, and when you try to be logical with them, they act like a bitchy ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife with disdain, and that's saying it lightly. So, but you carry yourself very well, and
Thanks, man.
I hope that you consider me a friend on the internet.
Thank you, internet friend.
Yeah, and listen, I'm no journalist, and so I really didn't even get to fucking answer any of the questions or ask.
Hey,
any...
you got to be on my last live stream ever. Isn't that cool?
Okay, so can I shotgun you like 4 of the fan-made fucking questions that everybody wants to know?
Go. Fire it up.
Okay.
I'm ready.
when is the snapshot after the? When's the snapshot and whatever the fuck that is?
So right now we're working on getting the public testnet up, and we're fighting server configurations and getting the nodes to talk to each other and just normal networking crap. So fighting networking stuff is what we're fighting.
So we don't know yet.
Well, I think it's going to be this week or next week.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that's public testnet.
What
Then-
happens with this snapshot? What is the snapshot business?
Let's not jump there yet. Let's just one more step. So we have public testnet. So now front end developers can build against it to make sure that it works. So go.hex.com has to be built to work with two chains. Now it looks at Ethereum and it looks at Pulse, and it knows which one you're on because it knows which MetaMask setting you've chosen.
So they're testing to recognize the difference between the two chains with like whatever
You're just
token you
making
have. And
be
what
able to
about
flip,
like
yeah.
smart contract testing with Johnson
Every
and
front
Johnson
end,
law firm?
everybody that has a front end needs to have it point to another server to look at the Pulse network instead of the Ethereum network. So there's a little bit of work that any front end needs to do. So minimum viable launch, when we can go to mainnet and have the quote snapshot, but it's really not a snapshot, it's a fork, but they're similar. So you can do that once you have a Uniswap front end, a working go.hex.com, and that's about it. So it was, in the testnet, just make sure the consensus network works, like, everything's fine. So if you have those three things, if you have working go.hex.com, you have working Uniswap, and you have a working consensus network, then you can go to mainnet, and then everyone will get all their coins in the new network. Oh, and a bridge. You need a bridge. So you need a bridge to Ethereum so that value from the exchanges and fiat can get into the network until people do direct listings of things that are on the network. So that's your minimum viable is bridge, Uniswap front end, and go.hex.com, and the consensus network. As long as there's no failures, you're good to go.
So all our shit coins we have in
2 months, I
Ethereum
hope.
is making sure they're going to be verified and identified.
2
on
months, I hope,
Pulse.
we'll be able to have mainnet with
Okay.
everything working.
All right. Okay, that's the answer to that question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Some guy said the bonus that has to get moved out in 30 days, is that the 1 to 2.5x? Is there like a day limit?
No, that's the only people that have to worry about the freemium takebacks are the Ethereum guys that got free Pulse because they had Ethereum. Does not affect any.
So you did
else.
do that, but you did it with Ethereum and not Bitcoin.
Yeah, but they're getting
It's one Ethereum to one Pulse, right? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I
for
remember hearing-
$30, you'll have as much Pulse as Vitalik has,
Okay.
or 60 now, or something like that. So it's like
Okay.
Vitalik's not going to be able to dump the price too much.
Now, I had 4 stupid questions that have
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with crypto for a little fucking fun cap off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, they're all over the place, but you'll never meet them because they're too far away. There's no evidence to support they have faster than light travel. Until I see that evidence, I'm going to go with physics as we know it, and that means the universe is full of them, but they're too far.
Okay.
So you'll be dead before they get here. You just don't live long enough. If you lived long enough, if you lived a couple million years, you might be able to meet some. But since you don't, you're not going to get to meet any.
I wonder what the connection is. What kind of there's I believe in ghosts and aliens, and I wonder what kind of connection that is. Like,
Ooh, what if an alien died and became a ghost alien? Nobody
yeah,
ever thinks
maybe
about
that's like some crazy demon shit, or yeah, who knows? So throw that one out there. Next, do you think you're psychic?
No.
You don't
I
think
have
you
good
have-
intuition just from being around a lot, but I'm not psychic. No.
You've never thought of a movie that you haven't seen in 10 years, and it just so happened that movie be on TV when you flick on the TV? You never had that happen?
Nope.
Interesting.
Nope.
Okay. All right, almost. All right. What else we got here? Okay. Favorite like movies? What are like your favorite like top 3 best movies?
Aliens with an S at the end. It's the second Alien movie.
Okay.
James Cameron. The Game with Michael Douglas and Sean Penn.
Okay.
And a third. I don't know. Like Predator 1 was awesome.
Oh my
Terminator
god.
2 was
Oh my
awesome.
god, dude. Okay, you gave great answers, unique answers. Very unique but mainstream.
Yeah.
Shitty shittiest movies.
Oh, dude, I watched there's recently some spaceflight movie with George Clooney in it. And you're like, God, this was terrible.
Fuck.
It's horrible.
There's almost
everyone on Earth was dying. And then they never tell you of what. And you're just like, well, isn't that kind of what you're supposed to do, is tell us why everyone was dying? You're so dumb. There's so many dumb things in that movie.
I don't want to get us in trouble. Your channel's already deleted, so I guess we don't got to worry about that. I have to worry about it.
Bro, your interview was so awesome that they deleted me.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Fuck, I hope you don't blame me. You're never going to fucking have me on your channel again.
Nah, if it was your fault, it would have deleted your channel too.
Well, we'll see what happens.
No.
Have you noticed the Chinese influence on movies with like Paramount movies?
Sure. But I mean, anyone that watches South Park notices that. I mean, South Park laid into them.
There was this
and they're
movie,
the only people with the balls to do it. I don't have the balls to do it.
There was this alien movie that came out a few years ago, and it was I just found out how like Paramount Pictures had like a $500 million investment from China or something, and the whole movie, yada yada, aliens, and we got to fight them, and at the very end of the movie, out of nowhere, dude's on a phone call, he goes, "The Chinese figured out how to beat the aliens. We gotta go inside." And it's like, where the fuck did that come from? And then I was like, please tell me this is a Paramount Pictures. And in the credits, boom, it was right there, man. So
maybe the guy just got a Chinese girlfriend, bro, and he's like trying to hook it up, you know?
It was a Chinese general army or something she was on the phone with. Dude, listen, you know, it's thanks for coming on. I'm on your channel too. You know, I've been wearing a mask for 4 years. All right, so fuck COVID. I wear masks. I thought it was cool, and for the crypto pussy. And I have a lot of fucking awesome groupies, dude. So fuck all of you. It wasn't even for noms. I ain't scared of nobody. I'm trying to avoid fucking retards and have a good time. It was about the pussy at the end of the day. I wear a mask because I thought it was cool. So that's for your channel. You want to say anything else, bro, before we fucking cut it?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Today is the last day for you to move your ranking around. If you're a little minnow and you don't have like half a mil, maybe it's better you like tomorrow, because you'll get the 1.75x flat bonus instead of the one that you have to compete against other people.
What the fuck? That's how it works? You tell me you get a flat bonus of 1.75
on the day after today? Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And that just lasts for 3 days, and the price goes, or the rate goes up 5% every day. So there's, unless you're trying to market time the value of what you're sacrificing, it's earlier is better. Once we're in that 3-day final 3 days, go to twitter.com/RichardHartWin. It's not banned yet. Go to I would give you my YouTube channel, but I guess that's banned.
It'll come back.
And thanks, bro. And then go to PulseChain.com, t.me/PulseChain.com, Hex.com, t.me/Hex Crypto. And then I wrote a couple free self-help books. They contain a lot of good stuff.
Where do you get those?
t.me/SciVive. They're free.
Where do you get those? Because you always say shit, and it's like, what, you don't remember, you don't know how to spell it.
Go on Telegram. SciVive. SCIVIVE.
SCIVIVE.
You got it.
And then what's the rest? What's the rest?
Well, that's it. That's the Telegram room. SciVive on Telegram.
Fuck. Is there? Okay. All right. That's Telegram.
t.me/SciVive.
Oh, here you put it in Google. SCIVIVE. Okay. You can put it in Google and I think find it.
All right. Yeah. So free books, free coins, world's largest airdrop, 26.5 million raised for charity so far. Savaging representatives that are trying to make crypto illegal, basically. I just try and make the world a better place where I can.
Dude, you're doing you're doing your fucking thing, and I believe it was Albert Einstein said, "I'm gonna totally fuck this up because I've had a few bourbons, but great souls always have violent resistance from the mediocre, and I believe you're a great soul, man. And
Thanks,
and
bro.
you're,
I
you
really
know
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, dude.
Thank
No,
you.
for sure, man. For
I
sure.
hope when I turn on my television in a couple of years to watch a movie because I have free time to do it, that I preemptively think of what that movie is when I turn it on.
You will.
I hope
You'll see.
I hope I precog it.
Dude, so I was gonna say, I didn't say it, but I your third eye is right here, and I have antennas right here that kind of stick out, man, and you know what I'm saying. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
bro.
So
Hey, it's been fun, man. I'm gonna go cry like a baby on Twitter about how I just got nuked by the big brother.
all right, let me shut my stream down.